Our top story tonight, a strong call to shut down the troubled Waupun and Green Bay Correctional Institutions. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jessup Reisbeck.
And I'm Natalie Shepard. Both remain on what the Department of Corrections calls modified movement after full lockdowns were lifted. But as CBS 58's Michelle Fiore found out, concerns remain.
Months after we first heard of a mice infestation at Green Bay Correctional Institution, panelists say it's continuing.
He had towels at the bottom of his door and comforters up under his door to prevent the mice from going into his cell.
They were supposed to get pest control or something like that in place.
But Teresa Russell from Racine says it hasn't happened. She worries about her son, Darian, who's serving his sentence at GBCI.
They still eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner in their rooms. They get out once a week for rec, and it's not outside, it's inside.
And it's 2 people to a cell.
Only one can be up at a time. One has to lay down, one has to be up. They can't be up at the same time because of how small the rooms are.
You know, they call it modified movement, which is a fancy 50-cent word for lockdown, but that's exactly what we have there.
State Assemblyman David Steffen says he sponsored legislation twice to shut down GBCI, but it didn't pass.
Whether it's the rats or it's other issues, absolutely. But let's be clear, there's going to continue to be issues when you have a facility that's 125 years old and should be condemned.
Steffen says Wisconsin recently gave a $13 an hour pay increase to attract more correctional officers. Right now, he says staffing at both Waupun and GBCI are down 40%. The Department of Corrections tells us they're offering 2 periods of recreation weekly now, and they allow video visits at $2.50 each, something Russell says she pays for gladly.
I just really try to keep him in good spirits.
We reached out to Governor Evers' office for comment, but as of this broadcast, we haven't heard back. Reporting in De Pere, I'm Michelle Fiore, CBS 58 News.